What's going on, guys? Chad here with Greenlight Shooting, and welcome back to another belly band review. So like I said in the last video, there's a lot of companies making these things. I didn't know that, but like I said, it's a good thing for consumers. So 10X Tactical is who we're talking about today. They reached out to me, said they think they have the best belly band waistband holster out there for a couple reasons. They were so confident about their product that they said, we're going to send you two of our competitors. So they also sent me a Lirisi as well as a Comfort Tack. They said to try all three of them out, see which one you like best, but they were confident that I'd end up liking this 10X Tactical one the best. They also sent me this information packet, which kind of explains the differences. So I am going to reference this a little bit so you kind of know what I know. Basically, the biggest difference with 10X Tactical is the retention strap. So on a lot of them, you're dealing with something that's going to go over the top of your gun and like clip in or something like a snap button. Let's see what else they say. So it's saying that the Comfort Tack here has like a hook and loop option. Lirisi has a button snap. And then this one actually has a patented new style, which is like a little elastic band that clips over top of your grip. So interesting. It's saying the biggest deal is the ease of use and the speed at which you can draw your gun out of one of these. Safety as well, all that stuff. So let's open these up and just kind of give you an idea of what all three of them look like. So first up, the Comfort Tack belly band holster. I will tell you out of the gate, this one feels the thickest. So open this up here. We've got Comfort Tack logo right there on the front. It's just neoprene like all the other ones. It's stretchy. It's got Velcro on the inside. Accommodates waist sizes probably up to about that 44, maybe 50. Something like that. On the right side here, we have a reinforced section with two pockets. So this one is very similar to that Tommy Raz one that I did. Oh wow, check that out. So can you see that? There's a little hook and loop there. So there's a little notch there, and then this hook will actually go into that. So in order to remove this, you actually have to pull down and then up. So interesting. How's the gun fit in here? Okay, so flip this over and hook and loop. So to draw this thing, you'd have to reach into your waistline, right? Pull this, find this, pull this, and then you draw your gun. So I see what he's saying there. I mean, you know, in a critical situation where you're forced to draw your weapon, your fine motor skills are nothing, right? Like being able to find this, pull this down with two fingers and let go is, I don't think that's possible, to be honest. So over here in this other pocket, again, maybe magazines, I don't know. There's two little openings on the bottom. It's too big for a magazine. It's too small for another gun. Again, I want to see like another reinforced option on the left for magazines, if that's what this is for. What we're talking about are the retention measures. So this one, hook and loop. Let's move on to the Lirisi here. So Lirisi, you see their logo right there, Lirisi. And this one's got a little bit, it's like a softer material. On the inside, it's a little more breathable neoprene, I guess. Kind of like that. Same thing with the Velcro. This one has a little zipper pouch, which is kind of nice. And also, hey, you can put that zipper pouch wherever you want. That's kind of a cool addition. I do like that. I don't know, maybe, I don't know what you'd use it for in terms of shooting, but maybe like some inner ear protection, something like that. But another option for these is they don't have to be concealed carry things, right? Like this can be like a travel belt. You can keep money in there, like loose cash. So that's not too bad. Okay, as far as the retention measures, we have a little snap right there. Try the gun in there. Okay, flip this over and snap it. So again, in order to draw, what he's saying is you're gonna have to reach your hand into your waistband, flip that up, and then pull your gun. I'm not super opposed to that because your hand, I think, would kind of naturally come right here. You could just pull up as you're sort of pulling your gun out. So, you know, I'm not a huge, I don't know, I don't think that's terrible. Let's put it that way. Pocket next door, again, maybe magazines, whatever you want to put in there. But overall, same system. Big difference is a removable zipper pouch and a button snap. Another thing with the button snap is, you know, that can make some noise. Not a ton of noise, but if you're like, if it's dead silent and you're drawing your gun for some reason, that is noise. So last but not least, we have the 10X Tactical belt. So this one seems the most thin. You can see their logo right there, 10X Tactical with the Mullen Labe. I think that's how you pronounce that. Okay, so same style on the inside. You do have that real breathable neoprene, Velcro. Now on the little reinforced section on the right here, where you're pulling your gun, this is their claim to fame. So let's try this out. I don't really, okay, so let's put it in, I guess this way. Gotta thread it in between that elastic, and then this elastic will come up over top and sit on the grip like that, I guess. I guess what that is doing is this should be above your waistline, right? So this fits down in your pants. This is above the waistline, so you're not having to reach in anywhere. And it is a much bigger target. So gross motor skills for sure. So it's in your pants, you pull that over, you draw your gun. It's two separate motions. I'm not a huge fan of that. I think that you know, the button snap one is a little more natural in terms of keeping it one motion. This one, you're fully going to this tab, you're pulling up and over, you're coming back for your gun. I must be missing something. This secondary pouch has to be for something besides magazines. It just doesn't make sense to me. Put that thing on the other side. This should be removable. This little square right here should be Velcroable. You put it wherever you want, throw in another magazine. That's a good idea. So the big question is gonna be which one works best. So let's take it out here, try drawing from it a couple times, shooting from it, see what feels the best, works the best, and yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, so we got the comfort tack up first. I'm gonna show you how I put these on, just like this around my stomach area. Get it pretty tight, and then I'm gonna take this and go down so that the top of this is pretty much in line with the top of my pants. I'm gonna wear it in the appendix position for all of these. You can wear it, you know, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, small in the back. You can even do shoulder holster, cross draw, whatever you want. This will just be easiest for, you know, being able to see it and stuff like that. So I've got one in the chamber, and the reason that I'm doing this first is because when you try and put a gun in one of these holsters, and it's all locked up in your pants and it's really tight, it gets scary because you're pushing the gun down, the elastic's trying to hold it in place, but it's pushing up. If it gets into the trigger somehow, you know, I don't like these because of that reason. This is the hook and loop system. Flip this over and loop that. So, and it's a weird line because you don't want your belt to be so tight that you can't get your finger in there to unloop this thing. But you don't want your belt so loose that it's not supporting the gun. I could probably play with the placement of this belt a little bit to get rid of that print, so I'm not super worried about the print. I just want to see how the draw feels. So keep in mind I need to reach down into my pants, pull down on that hook, let it go, and then draw this gun. So here we go. Not ideal. Not ideal. So my feedback is that with the belt tight enough to hold the gun in place, there's no chance that your finger can reach in between your pants and that holster and have, you know, fine enough motor skills to be able to pinch that thing, pull down off the loop, get it out of the way, and then grab the gun. It's just not realistic. This gets a huge thumbs down. Let's move on. Lirisi is on. That zipper pouch is over here. I need to reach my hand into my pants, between my pants and the holster, grab the front of the button snap, pull that up, and then pull the gun up. Here we go, and okay, so it was certainly better than the hook and loop. Because you can just kind of reach your finger in there and pull to break the snap. You don't have to actually like fine motor skill it as much. That being said, there's still that issue of having to reach between your pants and the holster. Like that's a full second's worth of time that could mean life or death. So I'm not a huge fan of that. I understand 10X Tactical's idea of keeping the release loop on top of the gun. So let's try out 10X Tactical. All right, so we have got the 10X tactical waistband on here with the little pull loop. So Glock has one in the chamber. I'm gonna try and thread it through this portion. I guess I don't need to do that. I just need to get that thing out of the way. That's like a big complaint of mine though, is threading this thing. So, okay, let's throw that in there. Be very careful. I mean, the belt itself obviously feels pretty much the same as all the other ones. However, I do like this idea. After trying to stick my finger in there and experiencing those finger snaps and stuff, it just doesn't make sense. So yeah, this one looks like you just pull up and draw. So let's see how it works. Damn, Jackie. I got caught. Let's try this again. Okay, so the pull tab is game-changingly better and faster and easier than those two other options. Absolutely, hands down, way easier. Cons are putting it in the holster. First of all, the belly band in general collapses. It's a pain to put away, it's dangerous. Once it's in though, you pull that tab over, I really like it. I will tell you, I still think the best overall solution is what the Bodyguard belt had, which was no safety retention. It was just the pressure of your belt holding it against your body. I wore that for quite a while and never once did I have an issue with it walking or moving or potentially falling out. I get the idea of wanting that extra safety precaution. So if you want that loop, something that absolutely holds that thing in place, if you need that for peace of mind, this is 100% the best option, at least out of these three, and the best option that I've seen or tried. The buttons, stay away from those. The hooks and loops are ridiculous. Yeah, this is what's up. That little tab, if you want that extra safety, that tab is money. If you're interested in picking up one of these, there is a link down in the description below to their Amazon site. 10X Tactical is the company name. It's like 20 bucks, it's like $19, something like that. I think that's what most of these belly bands are running for, so very competitive pricing. For $20, it's hard to go wrong with one of these. They're comfortable, it conceals well, and that over-the-top safety retention is a good call. So yeah, check out that link down in the description below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one for Green Light Shooting.